I felt all right. Um, Got to do a better job of, not as many walks, free passes. Fastball was good. Second inning got a little carried away with just shaking my head yes instead of, understanding, what I want to do, my game plan, and how I want to attack hitters. So that was frustrating. I was pretty frustrated with myself all in all. Um, but yeah, I mean, stuff wise, it was all good enough to be a lot better than what I did. Um, so definitely looking forward to watching the video, understanding what I did right, what I did wrong, and growing from it.
When you say you were frustrated, were you frustrated with your execution of pitches or more your pitch selection? It sounded like you were questioning it.
Kind of both, pitch selection to start and then the execution a little bit. I felt like I was throwing good pitches, getting called balls. That was pretty upsetting. Um, but all in all, it's always on me. So I got to find ways to be better, be more in the zone, make them swing. There's just a lot that I got to go look at and see what I can do better. I feel like every outing there's gonna be good, there's gonna be bad. So do I feel like I'm improving? Yeah, I feel like I can control the fastball for the most part a lot better than I did a couple of weeks ago. To where everything was, up and away, up and away, up and away. I'm able to see what I want to do. I'm able to see what they're trying to do. I'm able to read that. So I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm happy with, but I'll be more aware of it, and like I feel like I should be doing that to where when I do something wrong and I'm going to be a lot more, focused on that and cleaning that up and getting it where I want it to be.
Congratulations on getting your first hit. I know in spring training you said you weren't that excited about bunting, but you were looking forward to swinging it. And how good does it feel to get that first knock?
It feels good because I've been talking to Paddock a lot, and I let him know that I could hit, and he said I couldn't. And then I got a nice little knock, and I looked at him and said that's what I thought. So me and Paddock will be going back and forth with the hitting commentary and all the extra stuff that will go along with that. So definitely looking forward to that.
But it's nice to have initial bragging rights.
I mean, I'm batting 500 right now, so I don't know what to tell Paddock.
Like, how difficult is it in three different innings? You had to throw extra pitches on plays that could have been made behind you.
Yeah, it's frustrating, and it'll always be frustrating. But again, they're big leaguers. They're going to make mistakes every now and then, but they're going to help me too. So, it's going to happen, and I'm aware of that. And it's, next pitch, what can I do? You get upset, you're just going to dig yourself a deeper hole, and that's not a good thing. So, just, all right, I got you. I can go another bag, another couple, whatever. So I just don't get too upset. I think there's no reason to get upset unless you want to give up runs.
Hi, Blake. I know it's a very small sample size, but your overall your impressions of the city, the fans, your new teammates after this first homestand at Petco Park.
Yeah, it's a very fun place to play. The fans' energy has been pretty amazing, especially for it being such a limited size. But it's been a lot of love, I felt like coming here has been very open, and it's been a fun place to be. It's been a fun place, to learn my new teammates who are pretty amazing, honestly. I've formed relationships with them very quickly, as well as the coaching staff, the staff, you guys as well. I wish I could see y'all in person, because then we could build those relationships too. But all in all, it's been a lot more comfortable for me than I thought it would be. Just looking at it that way, but yeah, it's been pretty amazing for the first 7 days of being here. It's been a lot of fun. We got to start winning. That's the focal point here. We need to start winning ball games and doing things to put ourselves in positions to win. And I think this road trip we'll be able to be out and hanging out with each other, and hopefully that will bring some good camaraderie and get us into the win column a lot more than we were this homestand.
I'm just curious. Are you the guy that kind of picks guys up and you motivate your teammates when things are a little bit down in the dumps?
I don't know what I am, honestly. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to joke, and I like to win. So I don't think I'll be, picking people up, but if I feel like I need to help or I can help in certain areas, I feel like I will do my best to do that. But again, I don't really know what I am. I just like to have fun, and
Thank
winning
you.
is fun. So we got to win.
Thank you, Blake.
Jeff,
Yeah.
Like, I think you touched on this a little bit, but the home run ball, you see it pop up and over. What goes through your mind on a play like that?
It's happened to me before. So the thought process in my head is I need to be better. And then once I do that, I don't get upset with what the ball does after that. Once it leaves my hand, I got to make sure it's the pitch I want. It's the pitch that I executed. And, I was pretty frustrated with myself on that one. Seeing it go over the fence, I could care less. I just didn't approve of, throwing the pitch that I threw. So I was pretty frustrated at myself for that.
When did that happen? Popping out of a glove and over the fence?
Happened in Baltimore last year.
Last year. Do you remember who hit the ball off you?
Severino. God, my memory's good.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
all right, Blake, thank you for joining us.
Timeout. AJ, Dennis, y'all got nothing for me? Y'all just gonna look this good and say nothing?
Say that again? Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying AJ and Dennis got nothing for me today.
I got one. I'll follow up.
Come on, thank you.
What are your early thoughts on just the rotation as a whole, and what you guys, the way you guys are kind of have gelled
Okay,
together?
I like that. I think it's a very good. You know what's scary? I keep looking at Clev walking around all the time. Like, God, once he gets back, it's gonna be scary. I keep looking at Lamet walking around. Like, oh my God, we got some arms here. So I get pretty excited just seeing those two. But with Darvish, Morihone, Paddock, Musgrove, I mean, we got some depth in the starting rotation. So I got to do a better job of going deeper in the ball games. 4 2/3 and 5 innings. It's early, so I'm more light on myself right now. But as we start playing more games, I got to start getting a lot more depth in these games. But looking at the talent that we have and what we're going to be able to do with hopefully everyone growing and evolving and turning into the players that they all should be and become. It's a fun, it's fun to watch, this starting rotation do what it's doing and what it's going to be able to do. So I'm really excited about it. AJ, that's a good question, baby. Dennis, come on, bring the heat.
You want me to ask a question just for the sake of it? I thought you did a
want.
pretty good job already. But no, going off that, what are your impressions of Ryan Weathers so far, fellow lefty?
Well, yeah. So he's been a lot more. Weathers has been a lot more of a guy that's been a lot more in control for a rookie. He knows what he wants to do. He's comfortable with who he is. And that's been fun to watch, from afar, is how comfortable he really is with the role that he has right now, to where I don't know if he's been in the bullpen like that. I don't know. But if he was a starter or not, like, it would fool me, because he's been, really solid, and he's, held his head really high, and he's doing what he does best, which is pitching. So being able to watch him has been something that's been a lot of fun, and hopefully, I get to learn him a little bit better. He's a quiet guy, but I think that's what makes him so good, is he's always watching and listening and learning. And I'm excited, to see what he's going to be able to do this season. Guys, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night. AJ, Dennis, thank you for bringing it with the questions at the end there. We had some good questions before that, but y'all came in hot. Let's start this road trip off hot now, okay? We need some dubs. My people.